Hello,
Hello, Dan.
hello, hello.
Thank you for joining
Welcome,
us.
welcome to the call. What's up, Alex?
What's up? What's up?
Man, super excited to be here. It's been a while since I've been on the beginning of one of these calls. The last one I joined a couple minutes late was having some snafus, and I think the one before you and Ryan hosted. So yeah, it's different to kick off a review grower call. It's been a while.
Right. It's been fun, and I think we did a pretty good job without you, but we love it when you're here as well. It's
Hey man,
more.
don't get too comfortable without me. Don't get too comfortable without me.
No, I won't. I promise.
Well,
It's
good
hard
stuff, man.
to.
I'm super excited to share with everybody what we've been working on, and like usual, we've been kicking ass and taking names. Alex has been doing a great job deploying new features and suggestions from you guys. Man, let's go ahead and kick things off.
All right. I prepared another 5 items for today.
You want to share your screen, buddy?
Oh, sorry about that.
Oops.
I did. It says I'm showing my screen.
Let me see if I can help from my end. So should be able to see you. It says I'm a presenter, so we got to make you the presenter.
Oh, that's why.
Then we should be good. Um,
Yep. Can you
yep,
see it now?
I can see your screen now. Yep, got it.
Okay, I was seeing the show stop showing screen here, so I thought I'm sharing already. Okay, so the first item, add extra infos in business profile, submitted by Dan. For follow-up and invoicing, it would be great to add phone as a mandatory field, and if the client needs an invoice, company name, address, and VAT code. We actually did a part of this. I opened up the sign-up page here so that everybody can see it. We added the phone number recently, and it is a mandatory field already. So the first part is completed. And for the rest of the stuff, like the company name, address, and things like that. So on the next page, we have all those fields, and these are not mandatory. Only the company name is, which obviously we need every time someone signs up. And for the address and city, state, zip, I think we should add some options to show or hide these fields, and also add another field for VAT that can be enabled or disabled. And then, of course, a checkbox to mark it as mandatory or not. Those are my ideas.
Yeah, I think that sounds great. I think that sounds perfect. I'm curious, how many of you guys are looking at the screen going, this isn't the register page, right? So this is new, right? Super exciting, yeah, to have a nice new fresh set of login pages and register pages and everything. But yeah, Alex, I think that sounds great.
Okay, cool. And I was thinking where we could put that. Main settings, maybe we add another tab here for sign up, and then those will be customizable under that tab.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Sorry, I meant in the agency account. So
yeah, there we go.
Here.
Yep.
All right, let me put an info here. By the way, Dan replied and said, hello guys, sounds perfect. Okay, cool. So,
Hey, Alex, what's the login page look like for an agency? What's the white labeled login page look like?
I can show. It looks like this.
So like we definitely don't want that CTA right there, right? Launch your reputation management platform. Look, can we just make it send into your account?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely have to change that. I'll do that as soon as the webinar is finished because this is not right, definitely.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, let me add those notes here.
while you're making that note, I'm curious, everybody, give me a 1 if you've seen the new user interface live inside the account. Give me a 2 if you have not. So 1 if you've seen it, 2 if you haven't. Just curious. And if you haven't, I won't call you out, make you feel bad. It's all good. Just curious who we got on the call and if you guys have seen the user interface. All right, so mostly 2. So we'll run through that in a couple of minutes. Tom says it's sweet. I agree, man. I'm so excited. We took a really long time to find a designer, to get that designer to build it out. Lots of iterations and levels of feedback, and then I got to say, like, Alex crushed it out. I think maybe in like 7 to 10 days from us saying like the design is done, we had it completely integrated into the app for you guys. So super excited. Dan says he just did. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. Scott, got to get in, man. So yeah, you can just log in at app.reviewgrower.com would be where you log in, Muddy.
For some reason, upvote is slow today. I've been having issues with it.
Huh. Maybe you want to copy down like your comments to a text file or something in case, or notepad in case it doesn't save.
I have my editor here.
Perfect. I say text editor and you go into your code editor. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's easier for me.
That is your text editor.
Right. It's code editor, text editor, anything editor. Oh, Nick Wiley is asking us, we with the ability to manually add reviews. We haven't got to that yet, and we'll explain why in a bit. So, in short, we've been working on a bunch of things, but we'll leave that for later. So the next item is custom gating from Jay Woodford. When users customer give feedback using the 5-star widget, what happens next should be customizable. For example, with Review Shake, you can set it so that if the reviewer selects 4-star or less, the Google compliant private feedback form displays. If 5 stars is selected, the Google logo hyperlink to the business GMB reviews form displays. With ReviewGrower, it's now customizable and 4 stars are allowed for a public review to be posted. Okay. Let me open up a business account and go to the review funnel. Okay, so what Jay is saying is that if you click on a 3, we get the feedback form. And if you click on a 4, you get the review site. So it's considered like a good review, but you would like an option to only allow the 5-star to show the review sites.
Yeah, good little tweak, yeah.
Yeah, because right now it's hard-coded to 4. So I'm thinking in the Libre review process, if segmentation is enabled, and then either stars or hearts is selected. Because obviously for faces and thumbs,
Yeah,
there's no customization, but
you only have one option. Yeah, sure.
Right. For hearts and stars, we can have a threshold and select either 4 or 5 to be allowed to, a minimum of 4 or 5 to be selected in order to show the review sites.
Yeah,
And then I'm thinking also for the NPS.
You can even default at 4, right? But let the user select.
And then since we're on this page, then we can also do it for the NPS score, because right now it's hard-coded to 7. So I'm thinking we can also make this customizable.
Yeah, for sure. That's a great idea.
All right.
Ricardo James says, money stars are good, LOL. We should put the money symbol, dollar symbol instead of the stars.
Good one, yeah.
Oh, gotcha, Ricardo. No worries, man. That's funny. Yeah, I think this makes perfect sense. Like gating options, more customization on the gating, control over, what defining, I guess, what is good and what is bad in the actions when there's more than one option. If it's just thumbs up or thumbs down, obviously it's pretty clear. But if it's a scale or your rating in terms of the number of stars, definitely we can add in another layer of configuration.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, what else we got, buddy?
I was looking at Ricardo's message. Why would someone not want to post a 4-star review? Well, somebody might want to have only 5-star reviews.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, next one is logo mobile version. The register and login pages need a different logo for mobile users to avoid a bad design. And yeah, we actually have an example. This is the Mark. He sent me this, a screenshot of his login page and showed me. So he has this white text on the logo, and if we go and look at the mobile version, the background is white, so his logo won't show the text, only the symbol. So that means we will need to allow uploading a different logo for the mobile version.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Another option would be to change the background, but that is already doable with the custom CSS, but then other stuff will have to be changed, and I think that complicates it.
Yeah. I like the first option. I think it's the most flexible. Can always add custom CSS if you want to, but mobile
Right.
logos better.
Should we default to the other logo if the mobile version is not uploaded? I think we should.
Yeah, for sure.
So they don't have to upload twice the same logo.
Yep. Some people's logos will be fine. It'll look great. They won't need to add a mobile one.
Right. Paul is asking us, will hosts be added to the review platforms? Yeah, we can actually put that tomorrow.
I think it's one of the review platforms you have coming up on your list, Alex.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it will be pushed tomorrow for sure.
Boom. Paul Wakefield, man, how much of a crazy response is that? Yeah, it's actually coming tomorrow.
Okay. Next item, two-factor double authentication. The easiest way to secure our accounts to a FA app like Authy or Twilio with option to force all users or not. I don't know, do you think we need something like this? Well, it would be enabled or disabled. The agency user can choose that.
Yeah. So Alex, just talking out loud here, and maybe it's not the same thing, maybe it would work. I'm curious, everybody on the call, what your opinion would be. So we've been working on some two-factor authentication for ourselves with ReviewGrower when businesses or agencies sign up, specifically with phone number, right? Like we need a way to get in contact with people if their billing fails, right? If we're trying to reach out to them because they're having a problem in the app, whatever. And so we've been working on two-factor authentication with a phone number, right? And SMS authentication. I'm curious with this to do, right? Mark's asking for two-factor authentication. Would you guys be happy with just two-factor SMS authentication, which if you enabled it, would make on sign up your clients authenticate and then also randomly authenticate their account as well when they're logging in. Would that do it for you? And when we captured those phone numbers, we would include it in the sign up details so you guys would have it for your business accounts as well. Let me know in the chat, is that useful and would that solve this use case, or would you still want to have a different level of two-factor authentication?
While you guys answer that, I want to share something with Paul. Yeah, I know the additional users, we had that on our list for a while. I'm hoping I can push that next week, but I can't promise anything at this point. We have a lot on our plate, but I'll definitely try that. I know you guys have been waiting on that for a while. Sorry, this answer is not as good as the other one.
Not all of them can be as coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I think that's an honest answer, and hopefully that'll work for Paul and everybody else. It seems like the feedback in the feedback in the chat is that the SMS authentication would work. Would you guys just give me some feedback in the chat, like yes or no? Yes, yes, yes. All right. So Alex, why don't we put in there, we reviewed this on the call, right? Everybody said that SMS authentication was satisfactory and that we'd show the user's phone number, like we'd have that in sign up and show that inside the agency dashboard as well for the user so that they're getting that verification step and authentication, which is great, but they're also getting the cell phone number. So it's kind of doing double duty.
Right.
Perfect. So who was it? Paul, you were asking about hows, right? Definitely a great addition. I'm curious because you were asking about a specific review site. Paul Wakefield, have you seen all the available connections and review sites inside the platform now? Have you seen how many there are? It is crazy. Yeah, 46. Crazy. Alex, you good to go roll on that one?
Sorry, I was thinking about something. I had a question about this.
Yeah.
I think there are two parts to this in regards to the settings. So
Yep.
the agency would choose if two-factor should be enabled account-wide, so for all users,
Yep.
and then each user can also either enable or disable it for themselves. or shouldn't they be able to do that?
I think the agency should set whether they want it or not. Don't let the user.
Okay,
And I think it's going to have to be like a global on or off.
okay.
And then we want to make sure that we show the user's phone number as well.
Sorry, we're picking up a little there. Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, we just want to make sure inside the agency dashboard we show the user's phone number as well.
Okay. Oh, but here's the thing. I'm not sure all users have a phone number because it wasn't necessary. I mean, it wasn't required until now.
So I think we need to make an
So what if
option in the future, right? In settings, we need to say if phone number is required, yes or no. And if it is, then two-factor authentication can be turned on.
Right, okay. Well, it actually, it's going to be added here with this feature request. We have the phone number that will be marked as visible and then mandatory or not. So we have that.
Okay.
And also for users that don't have a phone number, just don't do two-factor until they add a number.
That's fine.
This is more like a note for myself here to make sure it's becoming buggy or it stops them from being able to log in. Okay.
Can you take a look at Thomas's feedback in the chat on the user interface? I had trouble following, or I just tell you what he said.
Okay.
Thought you might know what he meant right away.
Okay, so new user interface looks great, but also have a few minor weaknesses. For an example, when selecting a yes or no, the circle is either gray or light blue circle. Not bad, but a full blue circle would have been a stronger visual. Okay, let me open up. I think I should find some in here. So like this one, or here. Are these the ones you're talking about, Thomas? We have them all as green unless there are some of them that are still blue somewhere.
If you could send us a screenshot or something, Thomas, that would be great. Definitely want to take your feedback into consideration, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, how many more we got?
One left.
Perfect.
This is a pretty easy one. Add South African Rand to currency option. Being in South Africa, I need an option for pricing in Rand for my customers on the sign up form.
Perfect. Yeah, easy enough.
Yeah, but I wanna talk a little bit more about this. So
sure.
In the plans, we have the currency option, and we currently have about 20 or 30 most popular currencies.
Yep.
And we'll add the South African one. And I was thinking, since we're on this task, should we add a bunch of others, or should we just wait for people to need it if they need it?
I'd say let's look for a library of currencies, right, or something, a list that we can implement while you're doing it. Or I'm sure it's going to come up again in another month or two, right? I also need this currency. And then I would say let's put a search box on that as well, right? As that list gets longer, it's going to be harder and harder to find people's currencies.
Yeah, great idea. Okay, that was the last thing on my plate.
Perfect. Awesome, good stuff. So we covered 5 feature requests today and talked about them with you guys. Thank you guys for the great feedback. Alex, can we talk about kind of what we've been up to over the last couple of weeks, and then also what people should be expecting over the next week or two?
Yep. So we've been working a lot on the new UI. It's been deployed, I think, a few days ago or a week ago. I showed the agency part on the last webinar, so we have that recorded, and I can show you what's been updated in the business account. So right now, this is the new dashboard.
Hey, Alex, so everybody, before Alex keeps going, did you see when he navigated from the agency account to the business dashboard that there wasn't like 12 redirects? Did you guys see how seamless that was and how easy that was? Let's not overlook that. That was a big deal.
Right, yeah, so now there's a refresh here.
Okay.
It's almost like in a second it switches the account. So this is the new dashboard, and we merged the dashboard with the reports so that we get rid of one navigation item. And then for changing the month or specifying other websites, other review sites, you can use the dashboard similarly to how you did use the reports previously. And they looked very similarly, so it made sense to just merge them together. And by the way, on the seamless transition, on that topic, we also did the same for the sign up. So now when a business signs up, they will get immediately redirected to the checkout page, because previously we had like 3 or 4 redirects and it was pretty annoying. Okay. This is the new profile page in cleaner. We have the reviews page, also cleaner, with the tabs showing here. Clean selection for all. We also have the review platforms. I think I showed you guys this before as well. And also check out how many we have now. And keep in mind that also 10 more will be pushed tomorrow, including the one Paul asked about. Then for the widgets, we have a better view here, and then the editor goes full width. And a big thing to notice here is that I'm not sure if you know exactly how many we had previously. I think we had about 8 or 10 widgets, but now you can see the list is a lot bigger. We have 42 widgets at the moment, and we added
42,
more.
42 guys, holy shit.
Yeah, so we have more rotators. We have this cool directory with tabs showing or Google or Yelp or any other websites you have enabled. We have the write a review button that can be enabled or disabled here. Pagination, of course. Then we added another hover. We added a list. And then here come badges. We added 19 badges. And what's cool about them is that they can work either as embeds, so they can be placed in the content of the website, or you can even go into the settings, a badge option will show up, and select it to float. So it will be shown on the left bottom of the page, or right if you choose the alignment to be to the right. We have pretty cool new designs. Oh, one thing to notice is, for example, on this one, if you go to feed and choose only one website, the logo will show here. And then you can also change the title, let's say Google reviews or our Google reviews. You can customize it, and then you can change the color here and make it look like exactly for that website. Okay, these are more designs that we added. They're all fully customizable. Hope you guys like them.
So one of the biggest feature requests that we've gotten forever is, I really like Endorsal's widget. I really like this company's widget. I really like, not just the widget, I like this badge style. Oh, I like this embed style. I need a carousel option. So we've been getting, probably if you collect all the feature requests together, probably the biggest thing that we've gotten requested is just lots of flexibility and lots of options inside of the widget. So I hope you guys can see that that we delivered that. I don't know, there's like literally no other platform on the market that has more than like 10 widget options, and we have, as Alex said, 42. So yeah, blew everybody out of the water. Love that. Dan says, thank you, Alex, for taking care of us. That's awesome, man.
Sure, anytime. I was going through the questions now. I see Tom was asking, where can I find the pitch deck?
Pitch deck's inside the members area. Should be. If not, on the website under resources. So on the in-app, if you go to sales resources, it should be in there. If you don't see it in there, it's on the website under resources. Tom, hopefully that helps. Or when you originally purchased, you should have got an email with a bunch of bonuses linking you to basically all the same spots.
Oh, this is what Thomas was talking about, is the radio buttons.
Oh, the pills, yeah. Could probably do better on the active state. Make a blue.
Right, make it full blue.
Yeah, or make a smaller circle on the inside and have it filled blue, something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey Alex, any click to call or click to make an appointment for the review widgets badges? No, we don't have that at the moment, but I'm pretty sure it's in our feature request. I know I saw it in the past. So I did that question recently on the chat. So this is like the second time this week, and we'll definitely get that implemented.
So I think the hard part for me on that one, Ricardo, is there's only one company that does that. Right. And so creative wise, we'd have to like literally just rip them. And just being honest and transparent, if we rip them, I'm gonna get a lot of flack and have to deal with a lot of issues. Does that make sense to everybody? Can I get a 2? Right? Personally, that's gonna cause lots of problems in my world. Yeah, that company in Jupiter, Florida. So because of that, like that's why it hasn't been done, is like literally just the design. So if you could show me, any of you guys, if you're wanting click to call widgets, if you can show me any other widget that does it, or give us a design that isn't directly ripping off that company in Jupiter, Florida, we will get it done, no problem. Right? Like just don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with the repercussions, right? Things will be very ugly for me. Does that make sense? So happy to make that a reality, and just being brutally honest on why it hasn't happened yet. If you guys could help shed some light on a different design, show us how you'd want it to look, etc., we can definitely knock it out. Cool. Thank you guys.
I see Paul is talking about an issue, and I think he's right. I actually think I saw this message from someone on the chat as well. So we're in the business account, and because of the new UI, we hard-coded our icon here. So we'll have to change that. It's gonna either be nothing or their fav icon.
Yeah, use their fav icon, and if nothing's in as the fav icon, don't show it.
Yeah, let me take some notes on things to fix.
Sure.
Remove ReviewGrower. icon from the editors, because we have it on all of them, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check, but I think it's on the review funnel, yeah, as well. And maybe on the context form, yeah. So widget editor, review funnel, and contact form editor. Filling the radio buttons with blue. That's what we said, right? I know there was another thing that we discussed at the beginning. I forgot. Yeah, it wasn't just you, Paul. Someone else noticed it, and at that moment, I wasn't sure what the where the logo was showing. But now I understand that you mentioned it again. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to remember. There was one thing that I said I will do after the webinar. Trying to recall what that was.
Sorry, Alex, I can't be of help. I was just responding to Scott in the chat.
No worries.
So Thomas says, can you tell us when you'll have the manual review entry ready? Does that mean just adding a review into the system, Thomas? Are you talking about a review request? Just want to make sure I understand. And Paul, yeah, thank you for that feedback. Really appreciate it. We'll get that fixed in. Adding manual reviews. Alex, I think we got good spec on adding manual reviews. I think it was the last call, right?
Yeah, we did review it in the last webinar, I think, and I'm sure we added a lot of info there.
Okay. How many of you guys, I'm curious, manual reviews is important to you? If it's important to you, just give me a 9 in the chat. Nick says 9, Paul says 9, Tom says 9, Thomas brought it up, so 9. Okay, so quite a few people. Alex, is that something you think we could get knocked out? It seems like it would be pretty easy. You think that's something that we can knock out in the next week or so?
Yeah, it definitely sounds good.
Okay, you want to take a note of that? Perfect.
Yep. Also add the business users.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be great.
That's very important to add. And I want to add one more thing that I know was requested very heavily is the ability to add the agency's own chat widget. It will be like an embed text area where they can put their code and they will show to the business users when they log in.
Okay. Yep.
I know we have that in the feature requests. We have it there for a while as well.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Should be pretty easy.
So Alex, can we talk about what's coming, or can we finish the updates of what we've been working on, and then can we talk about what's coming next? That's what everybody's excited for. I mean, they want to see what they just got. It's like Christmas morning, right? They want to see what they're going to get as well.
Right. So yeah, for the updates, we have the UI. I've been browsing here through all the pages so that everyone can see them and see the new UI with all the widgets. And then we have extra settings here, like being able to change the title or subtitle, and then have different settings for the badge. Like each badge comes with different settings here, depending on what option they have. Also floating, and the context page looks like this. All the pop-ups are much cleaner. We have the form editor, also a lot cleaner than previously. The import as well. And the social posting, I think it looks much better now with the two sections being separated like that. Content themes are customizable here. We don't show it on the right before the preview. Preview is just shown on the right as a single item. So I think that makes the UI much cleaner, and then they're customizable here separately. That's pretty much it with the UI. And the widgets, the stuff we added lately that we've been working hard on. And we're planning on adding some new things besides the feature request that we'll be working on. One of the things we're going to implement is a two-way SMS. So you'll be able to have an inbox section here on the left, and you will be able to send SMS messages directly from there to your customers. And when they reply, of course, it will be Twilio numbers. It will be sent from your Twilio numbers, and when they reply back, we'll be able to import their messages and show them in the inbox, similarly to any other chat app like WhatsApp or the Facebook Messenger. We're going to show that in here.
So on the last call, I shared kind of our vision, and I got some feedback from you guys on, is this where we want to go? So we're talking about in the next 1 to 2 weeks, you guys are going to see a shared inbox inside the platform based upon your guys' feedback, right? So when you send out a review request, text message, and somebody responds, you got one place right inside to be able to respond, or your customer can, right from within the user interface. That is freaking huge.
Yeah, what do you guys think of that? Matthew Torres says yes with 4 exclamation points. Sweet, next level. I'm glad you guys like that. It was an exciting thing to work on. It's not done yet, but it's work in progress, and we'll be, as Joe said, we'll be releasing that in the next couple of weeks.
So Dan says, do tell more, do tell more. So Alex, what else is coming down the pike?
Another thing that we have on our list to do in the next week or two is to have multiple campaigns available. Because right now, you only have one campaign that's for for asking to leave a review or feedback. So we're going to change this. We're going to move this to its own navigation item here, and we're going to call it campaigns. And we'll allow creating multiple campaigns and then assigning campaigns to contacts, and then be able to have different types of campaigns for things that are not related to reviews. So it can be used for any kind of marketing campaigns.
Wait, what? So you're going to be able to build out multiple review campaigns if you want, right? So it would be really great to have messaging that's more customized to a segment of your market. Maybe it's friends and families for a client. maybe it's, commercial clients versus residential clients have different campaigns, right? So we definitely see the use case. We see the need for the ability to have multiple review campaigns, right? Invite campaigns, not just one, right? But if we're going to do that, we might as well have the option, because we're almost there development-wise, for you guys to build any type of campaign, right? So think about this, like think about a review request came in, or a contact came into the system. You sent them a review campaign of, text messages and emails, however your invite campaign is structured. And then at the end, right, it put somebody on a second campaign that waited 30 days, right? And then they started getting a drip of follow-up messages with your client's, special deal of the month campaign that you guys can run inside the platform. Does that make sense? Give me a 9 if you guys see the value in that. Yeah, there we go. Multiple campaigns is the bomb. Thanks. Matthew says it keeps getting better. I was really, really wanting this feature. Awesome, brother. We aren't done, man. We got a long way to go. I think we've covered some crazy ground. I think pound for pound, we compete with almost every reputation platform out there in features already. And we're the new kid on the block, right? Like we're going to kick everybody's ass. Just you wait with your guys' help, your guys' support. We're going to take on the whole industry. All right, Alex, anything else we can tell them today?
Yeah, I have a couple things. So one other thing in regards to the SMS inbox is that we're going to extend that and also allow sending a mass SMS, like a broadcast. So
yeah, so you'll have campaigns and then also broadcasts, right?
Yep, and then be able to create a broadcast and choose to send now or schedule, select a list of contacts, and maybe some drip features.
Yep. Perfect. Love it.
Another one is related to the allowing the agencies to add their own chat widget. So besides, this will be the simple way. We're just going to allow for now to add an embed code of an external chat that will show to the businesses so they can contact the agency. But we'll also allow.
It's going to be great because then, like, you guys can add whatever chat platform you want, and it'll show up for your users, right? You could do like a messenger bot. You could do any chat service that you guys wanted to.
But we'll also allow you to generate that inside our app. You can, you'll be able to create a chat bubble and have them contact you directly there, or have them click on a button to call you or receive a call from you.
Wait.
So that will be extended.
We're going to do what? So look, at the end of the day, I think that most of our clients, we'd agree, probably suck at conversions, right? Their websites aren't great, their landing pages aren't great. And so we're going to be rolling out a new widget. I'm sure you've seen widgets like this in other software, where at the bottom, a little kind of chat bubble type of animation happens, pops up, right? And there's a call to action, asks if they need help, and allows the person to text in, right? Or to call in or to receive a phone call, right? That chat widget builder basically is going to get built out inside of ReviewGrower as well for you guys. So some of you guys are going to be able to cancel some subscriptions to other tools, where I bet you're paying just as much as you're paying for ReviewGrower, right? And you're going to get everything in one platform. Cool. I see the aha moments happening in the chat. Perfect. Good stuff. And Thomas, thank you for that. Tom says, keep bringing the value. I will, brother. We're not finished yet.
Also, Ricardo said he loves the marketing aspects that we are implementing and not just the product. Other companies just give you the product and say good luck. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we want to help your clients really get better marketing results, right? Like drive revenue. So we don't want to just stop at just like getting the review. We want to figure out, now that we got the review, right? Now that we have the person's contact information, right? Like what else can we do? How can we gamify it? How can we take it to the next level? And I think a lot of platforms just stop with, we got the review, now it's over. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Guys, any questions before we shut down today's call? We're about at the top of the hour. Just let us know in the questions box. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Alex, you have anything else you want to share?
No, that was all. That was all from my part.
That's it? That's all? No, I'm just kidding, man. Huge list.
Just for today, but next time, who knows?
I hope you guys can see how much effort is going into the platform, and I hope that you guys see the value and you're getting value every day using the tool. That's what we're here for. Let's see. Paul says it's all looking really, really good. Thank you, Alex, for all your work on this. Paul says, keep bringing the value. Dan's got a comment in there for you, Alex, as well. Ricardo, what's up, brother? Says, sweet stuff. Have a good day, guys. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'll go over that soon. I'll take another look at that SMS consumption in API for sure. And we'll see how and when we can implement that.
All right, everybody. Have a fantastic couple of weeks. We'll see you guys soon, okay?
See you guys next time. Thank you.
See you, everybody. Sayonara. Goose.
Bye-bye.
Bye.